Just two adjacent girls living in a lovely world. They took a podcast train going anywhere, but kind of specifically through Austin, Texas. Yeah, hook 'em horns.
Adjacent. Very near, next to, or touching. Our tailgate is adjacent to the left field fence. ADJACENT. Adjacent.
Welcome back, y'all. Welcome to Adjacent. We have another family member with us today. Our first nephew in the podcast world over here with us. It is our sister's baby boy. Who do we have with us today, Shelby?
We have Nicholas Salari.
There you go. I can't believe you're here.
I know. It's so exciting.
This is so exciting. So you are the baby of Casey's brood. So it's Misty, Morgan, and then Nicholas. And
Brian.
Yeah.
Right.
Gotta include them all.
Right. But you're the baby in the group. Okay, I'm going to give you some stats about yourself. Okay, you're a Taurus.
Mm-hmm.
So it says Tauruses are known to be loyal and dependable, committed to loved ones. You're hardworking and smart. You also, it says you're very sensual. You're known for being physical and pleasure-oriented.
That's why he has all those babies.
By the way, even though he's the youngest, he's an adult. So we
He
can have
is
these
an adult.
conversations. You're known for being drawn to art, music, dance, and theater. And then you're a very generous partner. You love to shower with gifts and affection to your loved ones. And your celebrities are George Clooney, The Rock, and Channing Tatum.
The Rock. I think we share that, Taurus?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so that's why it pops up, huh?
So what was it like growing up with Misty, Morgan, Casey, Steve.
Yeah.
in South Austin? I mean, your family's really tight. I
Yeah.
love that about y'all.
I actually, last night, we were just all together for one of Joseph's daughters, Kylie. It was her 17th birthday. So, yeah, we're all together having a good old time. Growing up with them, this is just fun, you know?
Never boring.
Never boring.
Never
Yeah.
boring.
Sisters, especially being older, you're just trying to find a way to, do your thing, but also get involved in their side and everything, and their, female energy.
A lot of
female energy.
That's right. A lot of female energy.
But yeah, it was cool. They were doing their own thing. By the time we were there and I started growing and playing, Morgan's probably middle school, and Misty was already getting into like high school and stuff. So they were starting to bring their friends around. I would start, trying to sneak my way in, see what they were doing with their friends and stuff. And I was always just all over the place. And then eventually you start trying to find your own friends, out there.
What schools did you go to in Austin?
So I went to Boone Elementary off of Brody.
Right.
And then Covington. I went to Covington, and then when we transferred to Pflugerville, it was Kelly Lane.
Right.
Then it was Hendrickson. I went to Pflugerville High School, then Anderson, and then I went to Garza, where it left off, and that's where I found Dara.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I didn't know y'all met at Garza.
Yeah.
That's awesome. I had no idea.
So y'all been together. How old are you
So
now?
you're
Nick?
high school
about to be,
sweetheart.
we're 28. We're both 28, and we've been
Okay, so
together
10
for like
years?
11, 10
Wow.
years. Yeah.
Wow.
On Valentine's, that's whenever I made it official.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. She doesn't even know. I'd be asking her, like, she doesn't know, like, years or anything. She doesn't keep up, and she's like, no, it's been 12, 13 years. I was like, we didn't meet when we were 15 or anything.
Yeah, right.
I can do basic math.
Yeah.
So you have 3 kiddos with Dara, and you really just had a new baby.
A fresh one.
Fresh, yeah.
Fresh one.
Tell us their
So
ages
Nicholas,
and their-
Nicholas is straight out of no sleep stage.
Yeah, he's in the with a little infant at home. So cute.
So oldest, Bruin,
Ruin.
9 years old, getting into sports and all that.
Okay.
Starting to, get there. That's exciting. And then Abra little tyrant running around, tearing everything up, full of emotions. Anything goes on, you know how it's going because she'll show you.
Yeah.
And now she's a middle child, so you get to
now
you get
you're
to
really gonna
multiply
play
that
that.
I was
by
just
10.
telling Morgan last night. I was like, "That's you. This is middle girl. That's you right there."
That's true.
And then the newborn, Zyla, Azari Salari.
Azari Salari. That's
Yeah.
beautiful.
We try to make those names rhyme and unique.
Yeah.
Gotta tip my hat to Dara on that.
Yeah,
She's
they're
pretty
very
good with
unique.
names. Yeah.
Very unique names.
Yeah.
What are the stories behind each name? Because we talked about this the other day,
Ruin-
but it's pretty.
Ruin came from a book that she was reading. It's a little dark, but it was like a demon, but it was a great name. I think.
Yeah.
Everyone was like at the beginning, like even my dad was like, "Ruin, are you sure? Like he's gonna say you ruined my life and all this and all that. He's gonna think that." But it's none of that at all. It's everybody always compliments on his name, and then Abra. There's this movie. But it came from a movie as well. I can't think of it off the top of the head. But that one, and then I came up with Zyla.
Zyla's beautiful
Yeah.
too.
Yeah. So fun.
How old is Abra now?
Abra is 2.
2. Okay, well that's why she's tearing it up and having
Yeah.
the emotions. Okay, I
She's
get it.
talking, saying everything. It's crazy how quick that happened,
Yeah.
you know.
Especially with bossy little girls. They're fast.
They are.
And what are all the sports that Ruin's playing?
Yeah.
So soccer, he's really into Ronaldo right now, which
Yes,
I'm glad. I'm
yes.
glad he
Who
likes. He's into that. And now basketball. This is his second go at a season playing basketball, or
Okay.
games playing basketball.
Right.
Yeah.
But he's starting to turn up the intensity and get into it. That's why I was telling him like this go around, like anything that used to happen on the court, he would look at me and start smiling and stuff. I'd be like, lock in, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And he did that. He listened like last week, and he came at the end of the game and he was like, I started sweating. I was like, yeah, you locked in.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah.
So our friends Katie and Mark have PJ, and she started Weah basketball this year, and it was the funniest thing I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Is that how it is?
How old is she? How old?
She's 8, 9.
Yeah,
8.
Rowan is too.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. It's hilarious.
funny. I mean, the refs could not keep a straight face.
Oh, okay.
They're like laughing
Is it a little
so
girl?
hard. Little
Little girl,
girls,
yeah.
and they're just so adorable.
Yeah.
Like they were struggling for the ball, and one of the girls just gave the ball to the other team.
You can have it.
And then one of her teammates shot a hoop for the other team.
Oh, okay.
And everybody was
Yeah.
like, all the parents are
Did
like,
it go in? Maybe.
oh, it did.
Okay.
It went in.
We're just happy about that.
Yeah, exactly.
probably.
It went in, and so please let me know next time he plays because I think it's hilarious.
Oh, yeah.
So
I will.
cute.
Every Saturday.
It's
Every
Right at
so-
Murkison now.
Oh,
okay.
fun.
Yeah.
Will he do kickball?
I don't know. We're starting to look at different options.
They have kickball
They
at
have it for boys?
Murkison. I don't know.
I know they have it for girls.
Okay.
That might be. We go through this I-9 sports.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
they do have a lot of things, but next thing I want to get him into whenever I don't think it's in season right now.
Say it.
Baseball.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah. He says like, no, but I remember it looks boring when you sit there and watch it if you're not really into it. But when you,
Right.
Says
when you,
who?
when
What?
you're-
What?
Well, for a little kid,
yeah,
What?
when,
they get bored watching.
whenever you're in the game, it's totally different.
Yeah.
Right. You played a lot of sports growing up too, right?
Yeah,
You're
until
pretty
I
up.
didn't.
Right.
Yeah.
Do you think you'll ever coach one of his teams?
That's what they keep telling me because I'm out there and after the
Are
first,
you that parent?
Yeah, I am that parent. It was soccer, and I'll be out yelling instructions, and then the next day we got an email that said, "Parents, please don't give directions, or we want y'all to be supportive and this and that." And I was like, I think that was directed towards me.
They're so confused already.
Yeah.
And then having multiple voices like,
Yeah.
hey, this way, get the ball.
Yeah, and then I see myself now because sometimes the refs at these basketball games will be like really good, and like sometimes they'll be like in the kids' way, making the kids trip and stuff. I think it was this ref's like first couple times, and I was talking shit to the ref too. and I mean, it's 9 years. I'm not like mad shit or anything. I'm just like, what are you doing? Like, and then at the same time, they got these refs and they're calling like all these petty fouls and stuff. Like, these kids are just trying to figure it out. Just let them dribble the ball and
dribbling.
stuff. Yeah,
Leave them alone.
Well, I remember
like double dribble.
Double dribble, 5 seconds. You holding the ball out. I'm like, what the hell?
Yeah, they're little kids.
Yeah.
What are they gonna do? I remember Peyton and Cameron and Harry. We put them in all the different sports and things. But Peyton, she was in soccer, and anytime they would say, "Does anybody want a break?" She was like, "Yes, me." And she never basically played. I couldn't get her involved in any of them. But you should coach or you should ref because it'll give you a different feeling when you have those parents like yelling at you.
Oh, I bet. Yeah.
And I'm always like, when people get really obsessed with kids' sports, I'm like, guys, we're not betting on this.
Yeah.
It's just they're playing a game.
Yeah.
They're trying to figure it out.
When you want them to fall in love with it. You know, our dad was a baseball coach for years and years.
And then a ref.
Yeah.
And then he was an umpire.
And wasn't there a field after?
Mm-hmm. They named a field.
And
then when they relocated Manchac, they called and I picked up the sign and it was, it was awesome.
So it sounds like being a dad these days is kind of like being a dad back in the day. I mean, I know there's going to be pressures as he gets old, or they all three get older with like technology and all of that stuff. But it sounds like you're doing everything that we did.
Yeah.
And then
do they have technology?
Do they? Yeah. I look at my Wi-Fi and you can see how many devices are on there, and I'm like, geez, maybe we need to slow down. It's like, iPad here, and then got all these Alexas and all these things talking to you. It's a lot of
hearing
technology.
Everything you're saying, taking data on your family. Yeah,
20 different devices on my thing. I'm like, what even is this? You forget that everything is taking your internet. So
it is. It's
kind of crazy.
What is and Ruin is in elementary school. What school does he attend?
He goes to Davis.
Okay.
Yeah.
How's Davis?
Davis is good.
And it's like walking distance from y'all's house. Is that right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, right behind it. We could walk straight to it. Yeah. I like that. And it's right near a fire station, so I like that even more.
Yeah.
Just because, with everything going on in our society, maybe they think twice before they go and, mess with that school or if anything happens like that.
Well, they're never going to be off the grid. I mean, they're on the medical grid. Yeah. We live right next to a fire station.
Too.
So we don't have power outages.
Yeah.
Like when they had
we have a little hospital near us, too, and an old folks center.
There you go.
Well.
So you're pretty set over there. Because when we had those snowstorms, like we don't have the infrastructure for snow. And then people didn't have water, heat, electricity, nothing for like 2 weeks.
Yeah. We didn't have any of that.
That was terrible. Like I felt
we were so lucky.
So I love the story behind the kids. So what are some dreams you have for your kids? What are your hopes for your kids?
Do what they want.
Yeah.
Do what they want. Don't be pressured into stuff like I don't think I was pressured. I had a path, and I just don't want them to think they have only so many options.
Yeah.
They have everything.
Everybody, wide open,
and they got to know that there's so many categories to go in, and it's up to them. Passion, I guess, whatever you want,
whatever your passion is.
Mm-hmm.
Find your joy.
I agree. I mean, I just want my kids to be healthy, happy, contributing members of society. That's what I always say: healthy, happy, contributing members of society. Don't be a
everyone
taker.
keeps asking me how the baby is, and I'm like, healthy, and I think that's all that matters right now.
Yeah.
Healthy, and that's what we're happy about.
Yeah, agreed.
I know. I've always said to my I always say to my sisters, I feel so blessed that our kids are healthy.
Yeah.
I mean, they may be
and good looking.
Y'all are all good looking. There's not an ugly one in the bunch.
I know. We're so lucky. Our kids are so good looking.
No, one thing I love about your family is it's a melting pot.
Oh my!
You have so many different cultures together. So, Misty's dad was Jack. He passed away. We lost him a few years back, but everybody loved Jack.
Incredible.
He was just part of the whole family.
Yes.
And then your dad is from what part in the Middle East?
Iran.
Iran.
Yeah.
Yes. Now, I remember one time somebody in your dad's family had sent them these very white shoes, like white leather shoes. And I was like, oh, okay. Well, that's a different look right there, Steve.
Yeah, I'm sure he got shit from that.
Yeah.
Did y'all see him with them wearing? Yeah. He's always had a little fashion to him. I be seeing these old photos of him, and I forget that this man had a full little afro or something going too. Whenever he came here, full head of hair.
Now we call him Steve, but his name is actually
Ashro Nabandagani Salari, and it's not. He's
I've never heard the middle name.
The Bandagani, yeah, very Middle Eastern.
Yes,
but he's from Shiraz. Not Tehran is the capital. So I just want to make sure, because he's probably going to start listening and be like, I'm not from Tehran. You don't even know
he wants you to be very specific. Right. I've always loved your dad. He's very patient. Oh, yeah. I will tell you a story. I remember so your family owns like a make ready, but also they do everything.
Yeah.
Nick and his dad, we call him Steve, but
whatever's easier.
Whatever. I like Holstra.
I do too.
I don't really like when people come to America and take an American name. I'm like, I want to hear your name. I want to hear what you are coming with.
Well,
but
it's Pops now.
It's Pops now. I love that. I love that too. But I remember he was mowing a lawn, and he put his hand underneath the lawnmower and cut off like a portion of 3 of his fingers. Yep. And he would like hold him up to us.
I know. It was like
kind of scary.
And he would like shake your hand with that.
I was like,
yeah. And he said he went and was looking for his finger too whenever it was like that, or whatever the chunk was. Yeah. And there was a cat that was already getting after it.
Yeah. Yikes.
But your family, Casey, Steve, Nick, they work so hard and they can build anything. So I think it was
Please don't say that.
Well, okay, I'm serious. They're very talented.
They're very talented.
But
well, plug your business real quick.
Yeah, tell us about it. Tell us about what you guys do.
YGIM. Anytime I tell new people what it stands for, they're like, "Wow, that's pretty catchy." You've got it made. YGIM. I think it is.
I think it sounds great. Yeah.
But we do a lot of things. We just don't do big time things. We work with what we have, and what we know how to do is what we like to go with. We don't do no roofing. We don't do no flooring. We could do a lot of things, but we like to. What we're gonna start trying to do is start minimizing what we want to do and what we do well. Mm-hmm. And what we can, profit off of.
Yeah, that's
but we do a lot of things.
They've done most of our paints and
all the painting.
They're very talented at painting.
If you have
like decking, fencing, any minor repairs,
sheetrock
repair,
anything around the house that needs to be prepped or get ready for the next tenant. That's kind of what we specialize in now.
Like a make ready,
yeah.
Right. But we have a cowboy pool, and they came out and made a deck around it, and they put a pergola, and it was like nothing to them. And the two of them just putting it up together, I was just like, wow.
It's something. I know that this is something my dad always tells me. If it's a project and it bothers him, he stays up and he's making these calculations.
Right.
So you got to tip your hat to that man on that. He visualizes it, and that's what he teaches me. It's everything's a process. Even like when we do simple jobs, you got to go and you don't want to go back and forth to Home Depots and stuff. So you got to visualize what everything you're gonna need and go and get it.
Yeah.
But if there's something that is like new or a big project, he tells me sometimes he loses sleep on it.
Oh, yeah.
Just trying to make sure he gets it right. So that man, he's on his P's and Q's.
He's a perfectionist, too.
Yeah, he is. Yeah.
He has an engineering brain.
He does.
That's what he...
I think he was 1 year away from finishing UT.
Yeah.
But he does have an engineer degree, almost finalized. Do you see yourself doing that for a long time, or do you...
Yeah.
Is this going to be your business you take over eventually?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yeah, just want to get more into depth on the business side for sure and start understanding how everything works instead of, just getting a check and cashing it and being like, this is the money for. No, that's not all of it,
No.
Learn how to incorporate it, learn how to do bigger things with it because I know there's benefits to learning all that for sure.
No.
And then, just growing on it. I for sure see myself doing this in the future. This property management company we work for, their kids are starting to take over just kind of like in the same situation, same age and stuff, and building relationships with them has been nice because it's a trust, and they see how my dad is very honest.
Yes,
he's
honest.
He's not one of those people that are just going to go and replace something just to make money off of it.
Exactly.
He is a communication and everything, and I see that growing well with that company. So I don't see myself getting out of it. I see myself in trying to improve it.
Leaning in, yeah.
I love that. And I think, as you are evolving, your business will evolve. You'll be able to, help your parents take it to the next level and then take it over. Yeah. And I think that's great because I think everybody wants.
It's a great model.
And I've noticed.
It's a phenomenal company.
Yeah. No, I mean, I see a lot of people staying in their homes longer because, they want to, and then they're redoing it constantly. I mean,
because the interest rates suck.
There's this lady we just did. It was one of my mom's friends. I didn't even know for a while that you could like just buy the apartment or whatever, like the little, unit. And she spent, $20,000-$30,000 just on the bathroom remodel.
Wow.
In an apartment. And I was like, ooh, like, for me, that'd be like a down payment on, purchasing a house. But she's comfortable in there. So,
good.
So I guess she wanted to put more money into that. It was a nice, kind of Northwest Austin.
Oh, nice.
Right.
22 area.
Oh, nice.
So. Yeah. I think that's a great idea. I mean, a lot of people don't want the big house or a house because there's a lot of maintenance or you have to do the yard. Mm-hmm. And then if you're in an HOA, oh my gosh. I mean, if you leave your trash can out for like a day, you're like
$100 fine or something.
I mean, that's so ridiculous. It's like nobody can have a bad day over here. Okay.
Sorry I was out of town.
Oh my gosh. Okay, do you see yourself living in Austin forever? I know being with your family is really important to you.
Yeah, I love Austin. And I felt it whenever we went in on a road trip a few years back, and we drove to LA, and then on the way back, I don't want to be anywhere else but Austin.
Right.
Coming back to the city, it was just like felt refreshing. It's like chaos when you go to other big cities, especially like LA.
Yeah.
But then you realize whenever you're in Texas, it's like not much out there either. It turns into like very deserty.
Yeah.
You're looking for the next gas station and stuff. But
it's
Austin,
unnerving. It's unnerving when you start heading.
I know, you're like, there's no gas.
Heading west.
Yeah.
It's like you got to fill up at every stop.
Then your internet and your navigation starts cutting out.
Yes.
But Austin, I felt very relieved just getting back to like the city limits was very nice. But
I think you're definitely a homeboy. Like, to be like,
I'm an inner city boy.
City boy. Yeah, you might have a Texas twang, but you're definitely an inner city boy.
I always wonder how that is whenever, because you see those people coming in from New York and they're from like New York or the Bronx or something.
Yeah.
I wonder if they think that same thing about us.
Oh yeah.
Sure.
Well, one time I was in New York when I was in high school, and they asked if we rode our horses to school.
Right.
Yeah.
Legit. And we're like, I live in Austin. We have cars and buses.
I think that same thing goes for everywhere because I asked my dad, or it's like how you might think of like people in Africa and things like they're not in huts.
Yeah.
Like, they have everything we do in the inner cities.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, but it is nice to explore. Like, do you like to go on, like, maybe LA's not a place for you, but maybe like Colorado or somewhere that's a little
They went
greener.
to the beach this summer, and they all had such a beautiful time.
Yeah, that was really fun.
Because the whole family went.
The whole family. And that's what we just had last night. It was a good little get-together again.
Where
Same
do y'all
people.
go when y'all...
Wherever we could...
To hang out.
Oh, we were at Misty's last night, but like the beach.
Yeah.
Like Port Aransas or not South Padre, but
we did
anywhere
Port
can.
Aransas
Corpus.
and South Padre.
Right.
Like when our kids were growing up, we did it every summer with a group of people, and it was so much fun.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I love that. So I can see that you have a Cowboys cup over there. You're a big sports fan. What sports do you follow?
Yeah, what's your
teams?
number? Like, put them in order. I think it's basketball's number one.
Yep. Especially when the playoffs heat up.
Yeah.
Basketball and football. I remember there used to be 2005. I'll talk about it right now. 2005 Longhorns. That definitely got me in it. That Vince Young year.
Yes.
Good
I
old
went to
glory
that game.
days.
I went to those games.
I was just talking about this with my son, and I was like, it's really mind-boggling to me because I was about 9 at that age.
Yes.
And it was about 20 years ago. And I was like, this has to happen. We got to beat the freaking Buckeyes because we're going to win the national championship this year. You're 9 years old. It's all correlating together. You know what I mean?
Again.
Yeah.
Oh,
it's
we
meant to
missed
happen
it,
like
but
this.
that's
We
all
got
right.
to the same spot we got last year, man. But so, yeah. NBA, I'm a huge King James fan, LeBron James.
Yeah.
Anywhere he goes, I go. Very loyal.
Yeah. That's the Taurus.
That was your your horoscope.
Yeah. And after that, definitely Cowboys.
Yes.
Cowboys.
Oh, I bet you've been disappointed this year.
It's all right. It's a down and a up. We're gonna get some players.
You don't have like mad hate towards Jerry Jones like everybody else.
Do. Yeah, he's breaking us, but
he's too narcissistic to step out of it.
he's too big headed. Yeah.
Okay, I could tell you're getting upset.
Yeah, he's got to give some power to other people. He's making all these decisions, and
Yeah, he likes to be in charge, even if he's not making the right choices. I heard they're kind of looking at Sark possibly to take over, but I don't think they're going to do it.
Have you heard that?
The UT coach?
Yeah.
Oh, shoot, I like him.
Yeah.
I do.
Wait,
but
are you going to steal from Peter to pay Paul?
I know we need him. We need him. He needs to get that national championship.
I like him at Texas. I like what they're doing. They're bringing all the recruits in.
I
looking
love what
strong
they're
and everything.
doing.
Yeah.
Those
And,
games are
Archie
fun.
Manning.
Oh my god,
Arch Manning. I'm not quite sure the first name, but I know that last name for sure.
Yeah.
And that boy could run.
I know.
He's not just a passer. He's versatile.
Yes,
so,
he is.
So I'm excited about the future with him too.
Yeah.
So I know you and your dad, y'all drive all over town doing jobs and things like that everywhere. You're always together, which is really sweet.
I know.
Where are your favorite places
Is
to eat?
he your best friend?
Is he your best friend? For sure. Absolutely.
Son,
Your son and your dad.
Yeah. There you go.
Yeah, I love that.
And Joseph. Misty says you
Yeah,
and
y'all are
Joseph are real
tight.
Yeah,
tight.
get in there. Needed a buddy. And
You needed a buddy.
and Morgan's partner too, Jacob.
Jacob,
Yeah.
they're also
Yeah. It's all coming together beautifully.
I love
Morgan got her hair done yesterday and it looked gorgeous.
Yeah, everybody's doing their thing.
Oh,
man.
y'all are really killing it in the life department. So where do you and your dad like to go eat in Austin when you're traveling around?
Well, I've been trying to cut back on eating all that bullshit out there.
There you
but
go, yeah.
okay. It was obviously Whataburger. That's the most convenient thing out there. A lot of Whataburger. Puerto Rico, just for that tasty chicken you could get.
That pulled, like the whole chicken.
The whole chicken.
Oh, I
Yeah.
love that
Make
place.
your fingers nice and dirty for like a
yeah.
Stick it to your
savage while
fingers.
you're eating it.
It is so good. The sauces, that green sauce.
sauce. Yeah.
It's so good.
I take some of them home and forget them in my fridge.
It's like, can I get extra green sauce?
There you go.
Even their rices. Like,
I don't think I've eaten there.
Oh my land!
So these are like fast food restaurants.
It's
But it's this is high quality.
hey, wait! This goes back to the Johnson boys.
Yeah.
No, the Durans. The Durans is that Mexican restaurant near the yogurt place.
Yeah, I can't remember what the name
In
of
front of that is the Polo Chicken. It's
Okay.
on Stastny.
Polo chicken. I thought you said Puerto Rico?
El Puerto Rico.
Yeah,
or something
that's
like
it.
that.
Yeah.
I'm not even sure. They pop up all over the place.
Yeah.
We know what they look like. We go there.
Yeah. They're delicious. So it's at Stastny and South First.
Okay.
Yeah, that's one of them.
It used to be one of the burger places that Dad delivered bread to. We did hot shots.
Like okay, where you get
short stop.
Like a short you
stop.
get like 5 burgers for $5 in a bag of burgers. Yeah, I remember.
Now it's 5 burgers for $50.
It's so expensive.
It's so not.
Do you like to cook at home, though?
That is what I'm getting into. Yeah. And that's what I want to talk about. Like, a lot of this stuff, it's all, I know everybody says this, but the food you eat really does affect your day and stuff.
It does.
So what I started doing, I listened to all this stuff and I started getting to like a carnivore diet and stuff like that where it's just like meat. So I started experimenting with like steaks and stuff. So, first was like, simple stuff like eggs and stuff because I didn't know how easy all this stuff was to make.
Yeah.
Right.
And started learning how to season all that and everything.
But your dad loves to cook too.
Yeah. And started with that, and then it's just expanded from there and expanded. So it's exciting, another thing to start doing, and it's relaxing.
Yeah.
And instead of waking up and putting all this like, you go to McDonald's get some freaking crap.
Yeah.
What are they called? What do they serve?
Slow food.
Yeah, but
you don't want to eat that.
I put in good, and you get good out.
I agree.
That's what's been happening.
Because you're looking fit.
Yeah, shedded weight like pretty quick whenever I started doing that. Quit drinking so much. That happened pretty quick. Lost like 20 pounds in like 2 months or something.
Yeah, when you slow down on that stuff, it really adds up.
Yeah. Eating good and
your body and your job's so physical. You're getting your workout in mostly,
Yeah. And that's another thing I started doing too, just trying to get a routine on going to the gym and stuff.
Yeah.
A routine. That's the thing.
It's critical.
Routines.
So get up, make a good meal, or go work out first is for me, and then come home, cook a meal, get the kids fed, get there some food.
Yeah.
Get it all going. Everybody, then we don't have to go spend, 10x the money. Instead, we're, just eggs are like $3 for 12 of them or something.
Yeah.
Instead of, spending $10 every morning on bullshit.
I know. It totally is.
The more you do, and lean in with John if you ever need a good recipe.
Yes, he loves to
He's the best cook in town.
I think we were working on that project for y'all, and he brought out like a wing or some wings, and those wings, man, I was like,
serious.
I want to ask, but I don't want to offend people.
No.
Oh, no, he'll share it.
Because I just did that to Joseph last night, and Misty was like, you used Tony C's.
Yeah,
Tony C's.
Okay. There you go.
That's funny.
Yeah, John will share his secret.
Oh, he loves it. That's his love language, and he loves to cook and share all of his good recipes, and he has some good ones. If you need some casseroles, to have at the ready, he does. But they're delicious. They're so good.
But he does. I think when he makes his proteins, I was going to tell him because he's coming back from Baton Rouge today. I was going to be like, I want you to make a baked chicken with his gravy. He makes this lemon pepper with capers gravy for when he does a baked chicken. Yummy. And then he'll have like a potato casserole next, with it.
So good.
So delish. And a nice crisp salad.
Yes.
So
I find myself putting lemon pepper on everything.
Yes.
I love lemon pepper.
Even with my eggs, I'll sprinkle some lemon pepper.
Okay. I'm not an egg eater, but I mean, maybe, I'm glad you're getting into the cooking thing. And the routine is so important. It really helps you. Like, any of that helps you just feel better.
And it's such a good life skill to do. Bring the kids into the kitchen, get them cooking. It's so fun.
Yeah, Avril, she knows how to move stuff around. She'll pull up a chair and she'll be near the stovetop and she'll want to start mixing stuff and all that.
So cute.
Yeah, it's crazy, man.
That's fun.
Watching it all grow.
I love that. Oh man, well, Yeah, you and John need to get in the kitchen together.
Yeah.
I think y'all would really enjoy that.
Together, I'll probably just be observing because I know that man.
So you just take some
Yeah, I'm being
notes.
Yeah, exactly. Let me watch.
He's talented. He is talented.
Is he from that Baton Rouge area?
He's from Natchitoches. It's northern Louisiana, but he learned to cook from his grandmother, his mom, and then all that southern cooking. But he puts a little twist to it, you know.
A little twang.
A little twang.
A little twang.
Yeah, but he loves to cook. It's his
LSU fan, right? Has to be, right?
Yeah, but he graduated from UT, so I converted him.
He's got mixed feelings up.
But if we're not playing LSU, we root for LSU.
Oh yeah, we love the Tigers,
and we like. You know, I don't mind the Cowboy. I like the Cowboys fine.
Do I need to turn this away from you?
No.
Yeah.
I like them fine. I think people are
making me want to throw up. Just joking.
People are in a better mood when they win around here.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, right.
We have a whole group.
The Texans just got knocked out yesterday, so I know Texas is feeling a certain type of way. Lost our horns. Lost our Texans.
Baseball season. Welcome to baseball season, everybody.
No, we're ready for baseball. Although we had this weird situation where we met the new head coach of the baseball.
Germer.
We went to Matt's and he wanted to meet our friend Mark, and we were all at Matt's, and he came and ate lunch with us, I guess it was.
Yeah.
The head coach of the baseball team?
Yeah.
And he was like, we were like, well, what do you think the team's going to do? Do you think they're going to be good? He was like, well, it's going to be a growing year for sure. So we've got to be a little patient.
Yeah.
So we were talking about that for sure.
We got to be patient.
Y'all are in deep with people. That's cool.
Well, we are adjacent.
We're adjacently.
We just kind of sit there and go.
Yeah, I want to know where did this adjacent come from? And I see it's broken up. That must mean something.
Well, we put the Texas symbols in there because a lot of our people say that one of our characters in our podcast is Austin, Texas.
Yeah.
You know, because we're big Texas people.
Yeah.
And obviously Texas sports. We're huge Texas sports. And then adjacent, just our goal is that we're just connecting people. We're good. We're next to goodness. We're adjacent to goodness.
Yeah.
Adjacent. Yeah.
So we're like trying to bring people in and like share you guys and your stories with everybody because we think people connecting is the most important thing, you know?
Yeah.
And there's so much goodness. I mean, it doesn't have to be a celebrity. It doesn't have to be somebody famous. There's so much goodness in your neighborhood.
I know.
And it's like, just come listen to these amazing stories of these real people having real talks, and that's where it comes from. And we're just so lucky that we're so connected to amazing humans.
Well, and I think the thing about your story, Nick, that inspires me is that you had a rough road when you were younger and you've come out of it. And hearing you talk about your family and talk about like, you know, I'm doing routines and I'm eating right and I'm doing all this. I'm like, if Nick can come out of a hard spot, anybody can.
Yeah.
We just interviewed Dr. Bolden, and he was in a gang growing up, and he went to jail for a drive-by shooting.
Yeah.
And now he's a professor at Loyola University. He came out of it. I'm like, you can come out of those hard spots. We all have bad things. That happen to us.
That's the thing that everybody has to hear.
Yes.
Yeah. It's not always bottom, and if you think like that, then you won't get out of it. You have to adjust your mindset. And also, sometimes by adjusting your mindset, you have to adjust the people.
Yeah.
You have to adjust the people around you. That's the big one.
Oh, agreed.
Yeah.
And it's hard to let go of some of those relationships, but that could be the best thing. It can save your life.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And then just knowing what I noticed about...
I like to call it cutting the drag.
Cutting the drag. Let's go. One thing I love about your family is they never give up. Your family never gives up. Yeah. And you're a product of that. You have the most... like
resilient,
tenacious mom I've ever met.
Oh, my land.
She will fight for
get
people.
Into Casey. Let's get into Casey.
Let's get into Casey.
Yes, she is.
Team Casey.
That woman can drag herself down, but she is a solid woman, and that's what me and my dad always talk about. She is resilient.
The most resilient human I've ever met.
Yeah.
She's so loving.
Yeah.
Oh,
she's a fighter.
She is. She's everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We love her so much.
She can do it all.
Yes.
We're just have mad love for her.
Oh my gosh. We We hope she'll come on the show. We've been asking.
Well, I think I'm gonna break through. This is a Salari right here.
Yeah.
And we're gonna break down that barrier. They're all
They're
my
like,
sisters. My sister was saying that y'all invited them too, and they're like, kind of about it. I was like, maybe after I go, you won't see that.
Yeah.
This is fun.
It is.
Yeah,
It's really
fun.
cool.
And
It's
it is the world needs to hear it.
Yeah.
The world needs people leaning in, and your family is so amazing, and it's like
I know, I love
we
your
want to hear
family.
all of their voices, all of their stories. We want to interview Ruin.
This is exciting.
wanna-
Oh yeah,
for
we do an
Adjacent
adjacent
Littles.
littles, and he can get on the podcast.
Oh, yeah.
So
cute.
cute.
That's brought up something in my head. That's what I was telling him, and like that kind of has to do with like, you know, how we're just talking about you could be at the bottom and stuff and all that. But I was telling him that's the one thing I probably was beneficial to me to cut off everybody that I was with. Probably benefited me. But I was telling him, I was like, even if because they're in elementary and they're having like you have problems every day, and you know,
tiny
some of these
dramas.
kids were having, you know, issues, and like one of them was starting to steal and stuff. I was like, well, you see how that went with that kid, but the thing is, y'all could still talk and stuff. You don't want to just start breaking off
Abandon,
relationships.
yeah.
You want to, all these kids, you never know whenever you might need somebody. Like, they might grow up to go into these different sectors.
Mhm.
Main thing is this, like, what I'm trying to say is keep relationships.
Oh,
Yes.
relationships
Keep
are so
relationships.
critical.
Unless they're dragged.
Unless they're
Unless
dragged.
they're
Yeah.
very- well, I mean, you can still have a relationship with them, but you know
Not
how
if
much
they're not
to
healthy.
invest into it.
Exactly. Yeah.
Right.
You
So
don't need
my
to be
thing-
mean to anybody or cut anybody
Yeah,
out.
yeah.
I don't believe in that, but you can limit your engagement.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
If
And
it's unhealthy.
I went school to school, and I started becoming so easily for me just to be like, okay, done with these people, on
Yeah.
to the next group.
Yeah.
Now I'm on to the next group, and then
Yeah.
cut those people off. It was so easy to start cutting people off,
Yeah.
and it's such a regretful thing I
Yeah.
did. But I got a beautiful family. I like where I'm at, so
Yeah. It's working
worked out for me. But
But if there's anybody that you're like, man, I wish I were still connected with,
yeah.
reach
out
back
to 'em.
out to them.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, it's so powerful to hear all the different reconnections.
Mhm.
We were in a bad space then, but now we're in a healthy space, and it might be a beautiful reconnection.
Yeah.
Totally.
Lean
So,
in.
what are your 3 big dreams that you have for yourself that you want to do? Obviously, you want to
Just wanna-
work on the company and get
Yeah,
it like
success. Find some freedom, and financial freedom comes with ease and everything. Being financially free, but I mean that's what everybody wants. So I wouldn't count that one.
You can count it. It's
You can
very
count it.
important.
Yeah,
It
okay.
is. it's very important.
2, just what was the question again? So I can
3 big dreams.
3 big dreams. Shoot, I don't know. I need to start dreaming more, I guess.
Well, it sounds like you're living a lot of your dreams right now because
Yeah.
you've got your family,
Family.
and you're in a good space and you're spending a lot of time with your bigger family, your sisters and their families.
You're living
and
the dream.
You're kind of living the dream.
Yeah.
And you're not a big traveler. Like you're like love your home. And so it sounds like you're doing all the things that you kind of had put forward. Like, I want to manifest this and
Yeah.
it's happening for you. I love that.
Manifestation. That's what I want to start getting into.
Yeah.
Well, I love that. And then, so we've talked about sports, which I could go on forever. Why did you become such a big LeBron James fan? What was it about
Shoot.
him?
So, of course, I started watching because everything was Longhorns to me growing up.
Yeah.
Especially after we got that championship. So it was like I went from football for right there, and then I started paying attention to them in like the playoffs, and they got into the Final Fours and stuff.
Yeah.
And I think I get so off of subject. How did I get into LeBron James? I remember I was younger, and I was just I tuned into these playoffs, and I believe he was taking on the Detroit Pistons, and they were like a powerhouse back in the day. And it was just like LeBron with all these no-name freaking guys all around him,
Yes.
and he was just
It just
doing
brought
it
it.
himself, and he took down that Pistons, and he went in. I think it was the Spurs he had to face first, and he got his ass kicked in the finals. But it was just like, wow, that man just dominated that much, and he dragged his freaking team, dragged the Cleveland Cavaliers, his home base, and it was just like amazing.
It was a show.
It was put on a show.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I saw that, and it was just eye opening to me.
Yeah.
So I became obsessive after that.
But the power of one person to a team
yeah.
is so incredible.
Yeah.
And so now his son plays with him,
Yep.
Bronny James.
Yeah. He got his son in there. Yep.
And they're the first son-dad
To
duo.
play on the same team. Yeah.
That is
Yeah.
pretty awesome.
Yeah.
Wow.
I mean, he is a powerhouse. I think sometimes some people really love him, and then some people are like,
Well, because he beats their team.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's like,
He's a very
he beat the
powerful
Spurs.
voice
It's like
whenever he
everybody's like
wants
that.
to. And I remember, not to get into like the politics and stuff, but I remember when Trump's first term was, all this stuff was going on in the media, and he has such a large following and stuff, so he gets to speak his mind. I remember this lady on Fox or whatever was saying, like, just shut up and dribble. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you
It's
remember
like
that
the
stuff?
Dixie Chicks when they were like, shut up and
Yeah.
sing.
Yeah.
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 It's like people can have political beliefs, and sometimes having a large, isn't it funny that when they have a larger stage and they have like their celebrity and they're able to do like cancer research, nobody's like, just get back on the court. You know, they're like, oh, great, thanks for helping. But if they want to say something about their beliefs, and people are like, how dare you?
Yeah.
I'm like, you can't have it both ways.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I just agree with that. I think people should be able to say what they want to say.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what this country's about. We're supposed to be able to do that.
Yeah.
So what are your love languages? The love languages are,
It's exactly what you read. That is what I do. I like to shower with gifts.
yes.
Okay.
I like to.
So you are a Taurus through and through.
Yeah, that I do that, and I'm starting to learn that I like to cook and I like to
Service.
service. Yeah,
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
And then how do you feel loved?
Physical.
Mm-hmm.
Touch.
Yeah,
Yeah,
touch.
touch. Yeah.
Yeah, I
Um,
just remember you when you were such a little boy, and
I
you were just
know.
this cutest little rough and tumble little guy running around.
I was always
Chasing the
naked. He was always.
cousins.
You always had just.
Shirtless.
Yeah, you were shirtless.
And you were just always chasing all the cousins because in our family, like we have Misty Morgan, of course,
Yeah.
and then, but in order, it's like Misty Morgan, Peyton, Hayden, right? Cameron, then Colt.
Nick's older.
No,
than
Nick
Hayden.
is older than Hayden,
Yeah.
and then Coulter, and then Harry.
Yes.
But all of them would just hang out together and be like this squad of like running
But it
around.
was,
like,
Good old
had,
times,
I have
man.
a couple of pictures out at the lake house. Jody and John had a bunch of costumes,
oh yeah.
but mostly princess costumes. And I have a couple of pictures.
I remember that lake house.
Nick wearing the costume.
Y'all still got that lake house?
No, they sold it years ago. I was so bummed.
I remember one of the biggest fears I had was that balcony on that lake house. Whenever I was a kid.
So the balcony like shot out over a cliff,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
you could see Lake Travis,
Mhm.
and it was on Eck Lane. I really loved it.
Yeah,
and
it was so fun.
a couple of years back, I was like, Coulter, you want to go drive by that the lake house? He's like, yes.
Oh, yeah.
So we drove all the way out there and like looked at it. I was like, it looks exactly the same.
Yeah.
I don't think they changed it at all.
We drive by. Coulter likes to do memory lane.
He he'll like to drive by Aunt Dodo's house.
Aunt Dodo's
or,
house a
you know,
lot.
all those
Eastside one?
things. Uh-huh.
Yeah.
I lived there for a little while.
Yeah, you did.
Oh, you did.
Did you like
Aw.
it over there?
Yeah, it had its good things and bad things.
Yeah. Well,
Anywhere?
it needed like some remodeling, but it was a
Yeah.
cool.
I remember
area.
I knocked out the whole fireplace and all the stones and made like a double door right there with
Yeah.
the balcony. or
Well, you
something.
kind of had to because it was falling apart.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For safety.
Yeah.
And then it
safety.
had that really interesting bathroom. So it had a Jack and Jill bathroom, but it was like in the middle. There was
It
a
was Jack
sink.
and John.
Yeah, it was like a sink area, and then it had two like toilets and showers or baths
Mhm.
And
on the
so
side.
many little
Such an interesting bathroom.
Big lot.
trinkets.
Yeah.
So many trinkets.
A huge lot. How many acres do you think?
1 acre.
One? It
Yeah.
seemed
Big
bigger.
lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, now they got like goats and stuff on the next one over on it.
It's quite a few artists live in that neighborhood
Yeah,
now.
you could say that.
Yeah. It's part of the drive-through art show.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's one of the stops. Aunt Dodo's house is one of the stops.
Really? Oh, my
The
God.
thing is crazy is you go, I be like a year or two and you don't go by it, and now there's like all these buildings that
I
popped up
know.
over there, and it's just growing so
It's
fast.
like a
Everything's
fancy
growing
part
so
of town. It's so
Yeah.
fancy
I
over
know.
there.
I can't keep
That's
up.
right next to Elon Musk's area.
Is it?
Right there at the big Tesla plant.
Really?
Oh, that's
Yeah.
like southeast, I thought.
No, it's right off of 130.
Oh, you can get through
Yeah.
to it.
Oh,
You
yeah,
can
one
cut
thing.
through,
Is that
yeah.
that's the big facility, right?
The giant.
Yeah. I think that facility is supposed to be like one of the biggest in America.
Oh, yeah.
But what do you
That's
think
right.
about those Tesla trucks?
I'm not interested in nothing electric. I'm staying with what I got.
I don't mind a hybrid, but electric, I'm like, I don't know, you guys.
Well, I've been wondering everything in California because they've had to shut down some of the grids with the fires.
Yeah.
What
that-
happens?
Oh, well, also those cars will explode.
Nah,
So you gotta be
actually,
So
one of our tenants, their car exploded and burnt down
Mm.
their rental house.
And they're so heavy. Those batteries are putting them, or like,
Mhm.
I mean, it has to be a better way.
I think sometimes with
But
Elon
we
Musk,
gotta try. We gotta try.
Yeah.
Elon Musk has like a very out there
Futuristic
thinking,
brain.
futuristic brain. And sometimes you have to try it, but
Yeah.
it's like, is it the best thing?
Yeah.
You know, is it going to be good for
The
the
one
world?
thing I heard, and that's what I like about him, is that he tries things like what you just said.
Yes.
And what it takes is that one crazy person to go put that idea out there
Right.
and then get it going. They're like, yeah, we can do this.
Yeah.
And
Right.
then, it opens it up to every person is like, well, yeah, we can do it. And it accelerates
Right.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
We saw one of the takeoffs this week.
What?
One of his rockets went up.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah. And now the rocket could be reused.
Yeah.
It sends it off and it catches in some freaking arms now. It's
Yeah.
like,
It's so crazy.
He's just out there.
yeah, he's got
Oh.
like 10 different things going on at once, and now he's getting into like.
If you like to read,
political
his
and
book is
stuff.
pretty. His book is pretty.
She read his
incredible.
book.
Yeah, send it to me.
Yeah, it's good.
She read it. She
That's another thing I'm trying to do too, because I mean, I'm finding all these things that really help me open up my mind. Like the gym is relaxing, cooking is relaxing. I want to start reading.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
you
But
can start
there-
with books on tape.
you-
It'll chill you
Well,
out.
you're right across the street from the library,
Mhm.
and it's all free.
Yeah.
It's all
Go to the
free.
library.
You have a library in your neighborhood.
See, I don't even know. Oh, yeah, it's near the other elementary school. Okay, yeah, I know where that is.
Yeah. And then you could take Ruin there.
Yeah.
A little Abra.
Yeah, I go get their little cards and all those free books, and they have free audiobooks.
Yeah.
So
Well,
save that money.
want to thank you for coming in. And
Yeah.
I'm so impressed with you, Nick. I'm
Are
so
we done?
proud of
Are
you.
we done, guys?
Ah, it's so
1 hour?
fast and
1 hour?
easy.
Oh, damn. Well, yeah, that was awesome.
Will you come back?
Of course.
Of
Yeah.
I
course.
like that. I like this little.
Yeah.
And bring little Ruin with you. We'll do a quick interview with them.
It's good. It's a good experience for littles.
Surprised I didn't get emotional or nothing, because anytime I talk about my kids or anything, I could feel myself get shaky and stuff. So
Oh.
I guarantee when he comes and y'all start talking, I'm gonna have some tears or something.
Oh,
Wow,
that's
you're
so
a proud
sweet.
papa, and that's the best thing.
Yeah.
Kids will really, they will push you into a different direction than you even knew you wanted to go.
Yeah.
So it's,
They
they're-
open your heart
oh my gosh.
trifold.
I know.
Has it really
And
been
then-
an hour?
And
See,
then-
wow, that is insane.
It is.
That's
It's
fun.
so
That's some
incredible.
fun stuff y'all got going on.
Well, good.
I know. We love it so.
Yeah.
We're having so much fun. Wait, what do we have to say?
Oh, Texas, Texas.
Yeehaw.